What's up guys, welcome to the vlog. It's been quite a while and a lot of you guys have been asking me where the hell have I been and what is going on with my RX-7, is it working, is it not working? So first of all, I'm sorry I've been away for about a week and a half. I haven't been able to work on the car. Actually, it's been less than a week if I come to think about it. I last worked on this car on Saturday last week. So give or take about a week. So the honest truth is, I haven't had the energy to do any car related stuff in the last week. I received the keys for my new house. It's been awesome, however stressful at the same time. I've got painters in there, there's some driveway guys coming in to retar, there's security, there's all sorts of stuff happening, and it looks like it's going to take quite a while, probably up until September until we can actually move into the house. But anyway, enough about that. I will show you dudes the garage and the carport and that sort of section where I'm going to be keeping the cars and the plans to extend and make more garages on the property so I can start collecting and keeping cars just like this one. But that'll be in another vlog. So quickly, before I move on to bigger and greater things, which is the GT-R that I haven't seen in 5 weeks. I haven't driven the car, I haven't started, I haven't done anything. I'm hoping the damn thing works. I'm yet to have that car let me down. So it's going to be the moment of truth, starting it up. But first of all, quick update on what's happening. It's still broken. I'm waiting for the Apexi Power FC to arrive. It's in South Africa now, but it's with fucking customs. I always have issues with customs. Stuff gets stuck there, there's a delay, and then eventually I get it after paying whatever. Disappointed! So I'm just waiting for the ECU. As soon as it arrives, I'm going to bomb it in the car. I'm pretty much going to do it straight away. As soon as I collect it, come here, film a dedicated vlog, start the car up, and hopefully it fixes the issues. If it doesn't, then compression test with a rotary compression tester. I have done a compression test, the piston test. A lot of you guys have been coming on saying, hey, why don't you just do a piston compression tester if you can't get hold of the rotary one? I have done it. I saw 95 psi on the rear with the 3 consecutive jumps on the gauge thingy, that's what you call it. And on the front one, it was 105 to 110 plus minus, also 1, 2, 3. So I saw 6 sparks in total. Anyway, so I want this Apexi Power FC. I've got the Commander. I've also got an FC Hako that I'm going to be borrowing from my mate Ben, who you saw in the previous video.
How's it going?
Say hi to the vlog. Ben's going to come around if there's issues and he's going to plug in his FC Hako. We're going to take a quick look, but hopefully we can just get away without doing that and figure out what is wrong with the car. I'm hoping it's just that ECU grounding issue that I mentioned in the last video, and the Apexi might sort this out. If it doesn't, so what? I've got an Apexi Power FC. If it's a rebuild, it's a different story. The car needs to be rebuilt because I need to register and license this car. However, I wasn't planning on doing it now, and since I'm already hemorrhaging money, painting and all that sort of goodness for the new house, might as well do a rebuild. So what's next on the list? I've got the Apexi Power FC. I showed you dudes there. I've got some purple hoses coming for this car. So I showed you I've got some purple hoses. Excuse the mess, I kind of left it like it was. See, the ECU panel's open, that's ready for the Apexi. Here's some purple hoses. I'm going to be doing the color scheme of the car purple vacuums, that sort of stuff. Then I ended up buying some gauges. They are swoosh gauges. They look fairly decent. They change colors, there's a button to control that. Nothing over the top. Those are going to go in the RX-7. Not this one, in that RX-7. And the plans for this car, nothing yet. I'm still busy doing the licensing. I'm waiting for the inspector just to come and approve everything. He's been delayed. He's going to be coming through next week, so hopefully that's all sorted. Then I can start getting this car on the road and driving and doing some review videos, which is going to be pretty cool. I haven't done a review video before. So that's it for the RX-7 update. The next thing I want to show you dudes is down here. Oh. This teleportation shit is crazy. Okay, so I'm back in the garage with the blue GT-R. You dudes haven't seen this in a couple of weeks. I haven't seen this in 5 weeks. It is dusty as fuck. Look at that. Partly because whoever built this garage didn't put in the plastic things to cover, so When it rains, I get little rain spots all over the car. Pretty shitty, so I haven't bothered doing it myself. I haven't bothered fixing it up. I'm not going to miss this garage at all. I really can't wait to move because I'm going to have so much more space to work on cars. So you dudes know I've been doing all the work on this car myself, and obviously the others have got a lot more space because they're parked somewhere else, but they're all going to be coming together, and I'm going to have all the cars together when I move to the new house. So when I vlog, I'll be showing you guys all the cars at the same time. So just to put you a little bit perspective, this is the amount of space that I have when I'm working on this car. So literally like that. That's how much space I have on this side of the car, and this side there's not that much space either. This is what I've been vlogging with in this space for the last year plus minus since I started vlogging. Actually, I started vlogging June last year. It's pretty cool. Tiring, I must say it's tiring, but it's pretty cool. Let's get to it. I haven't tested, I haven't driven, I haven't started this car in 5 whole weeks. A little bit nervous, the battery might be gone, I don't know. I've just been doing a little bit too much rotary work. But what we're going to do is change a little silicone hose coupler thing. Okay, so this is called silicone hump hose. Ooh, RB26.
Listen!
A little bit of a dusty RB26, but it's still RB26. Hopefully it still works. Right, hump hose needs to go here. I had an issue with this silicone popping off, and my beading wasn't big enough, so I made the beading a little bit thicker because I had to chop this pipe up, so that's all sorted now. But this was a cut-off piece, so it looks like shit. So beading sorted, this is not going to come off again, and hump hose needs to go on there. I just realized I left my main toolbox with the RX-7 and I'm not prepared to go fetch it, so I'm using shifting spanners. Bah! Sorted. I'll end up cutting the bastard. I'm probably never going to use it, plus I've got a whole bunch of spare pieces, so this can go in the bin. Still need to try to find some T-bolt clamps that'll fit here, because I've stretched a 76 silicone on top of this guy, so these clamps don't exactly fit. So I've done the same for the bottom here. You guys wouldn't believe how hot it is inside the garage. I am sweating so badly, because I've got these lights blaring, plus some more. That light's dead, and garage doors closed, windows are closed. I can't work on the car here without closing up everything, because I'm not allowed making any noise, so it pretty much sucks. Okay, I'm confident this is going to work now. I've got some really thick beading on this side. Definitely going to hold now. T-bolt clamp here, T-bolt clamp over there. Only this side was giving me issues. And I should be good to go with some boost. Okay, let's take this for a drive. I'm going to take some tools with me, just in case it pops off and I get stranded somewhere. Now, it's super dangerous here. There's been quite a few incidents recently where people have been breaking down on the freeways, and people have been coming and stabbing the guy that's broken down, stealing all his belongings and all that stuff, so pretty scary stuff. I'm hoping it doesn't happen. I'm not going to go on the freeway. I'm going to stay around my little suburb and make sure that the car's okay. Hopefully it doesn't pop off. I'm pretty sure it won't pop off, but let's see if the car actually starts. Okay, let's give it a start. It's a good sign. I can hear the fuel pump going. Let's do this. Oh yes, there we go. Okay, oil pressure looks good. Let's go. dudes, I'm back at my place. I've got a whisper now because the garage door is open and I don't want to wake anybody up any more than I already have bringing the car back home. Something wasn't quite right with the car. It was boosting 0.7 bar, and then I fiddled with the boost controller and I managed to get it to go back up to 1.1, which is what I had it set on, and I managed to get 2 little boost attempts which went okay, and then kind of hit like a flat spot again and it was boosting 0.7 bar again. Don't know what the story was, but set the boost back. I've got 2 settings, A and B volume. A is 0.7 bar and B is 1.1 bar, and I was definitely running on B, and I even changed A to 1 bar and didn't do the trick. Anyway, doubtful that you guys heard this, but just before I ended the little driving video, the car let off a huge backfire and there was a flame that came out. I saw the reflection on the car that I just passed and it looked pretty epic, and there was a car behind me as well, so he must have thought, what the hell is going on with this fireball. Anyway dudes, that's it for now. I'm going to carry on next week. I'm going to get that Apexi Power FC for the RX-7 next week. I'm going to fit that. That's going to be the next video. Thereafter I'm going to be doing a oil change on this car and the silver RX-7 with some... Okay, not this one. This is what's currently in the car right now. This is Castrol Edge 10W60. Here's one of them. It's the GTX Ultra Clean 1040, because the weight is supposed to be better for the RB26. I'm using a 1040, and then I'm using a 2050 on the RX-7. Guys, I'm going to go back inside before I get shouted at by the neighbors. Dude, thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you all in the next vlog.
No suit and tie, but baby I go to work. Don't do it for the money, but that's one of the perks. If y'all got the shovel, then I got the dirt. Burying rappers, what I mean when I say take them to church. Oh man, I'm back with more bars. Yo, girlfriend on my scorecard. Opportunity knocks well, someone please tell me where the doors are. Before I